It is the first of the month, so that means rent is due for hundreds of thousands of people in Oregon and Washington. But there are new renter protections that were just put into place today to try to keep you in your home. Lisa Balick is going beyond the headlines, joins us live from Southwest Portland with what she found out. Lisa?
Yeah, I'll tell you, there are a lot of people in Oregon and Washington who are off the job because they were laid off or furloughed, or even if you have to stay home with the kids because they're out of school and you can't go to work then. All these are reasons that you in Oregon and Washington can delay paying the rent, but a lot of people are finding out it's not so easy.
Confusion and panic and uncertainty and is this legal?
Margot Black is a leader with the renters' rights group Portland Tenants United. She's getting a flood of calls from renters who fear they will be homeless if they can't pay their rent right now. People like Myra, a full-time Portland nanny who lost her job since the parents are now working from home.
Because I'm at a higher risk of getting coronavirus and being more seriously ill due to being immunocompromised. And I do worry about having a roof over my head and, like, of course, the rest of the city as well, because if people are evicted, the disease is only going to spread further.
Oregon Governor Kate Brown issued a moratorium on evictions starting March 22nd for 90 days. Washington's moratorium is 30 days, but both could be extended. Multnomah County goes further and says past rents would not be due until 6 months after the moratorium ends. Renters are supposed to provide documentation to landlords they've lost their jobs or had their hours cut due to the virus impacting businesses. Renters are also supposed to notify landlords by today. The moratorium means delaying payment, not waiving it. In Oregon, landlords can still start an eviction process, but they just can't have someone actually force you out. Some renters say the moratorium is not enough. They're organizing rent strikes.
Many of us are living paycheck to paycheck already, and it's going to be very, very hard for a lot of us to find ways to pay back our rent without going into debt or going homeless. And the solution that makes the most sense to me would be if the county just offered forgiveness programs for people who are indefinitely out of money.
Governor Brown's order late this afternoon also specifically prohibits late fees from being added during the moratorium.
Carrying that debt down the road, it doesn't matter if it's 6 months or 9 months or a year, you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip.
Now, by the way, the governor also this afternoon put out that there will be a ban on commercial evictions as well. Now, with all this, the main thing you need to do is document. Make a copy of a letter that you send or deliver to a landlord. Make copies of everything and save those, because a lot of people say they're having difficulties with landlords. But again, this is the law in place for now, and these moratoriums could possibly be extended. We'll be keeping you posted on that. Live in Southwest Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.